Good evening, AGCS families. I want to welcome you to another edition of our Sunday evening book club. I hope you had a wonderful week. I know this past week we celebrated Cinco de Mayo. I saw lots of posts of different fun activities and fun meals. We had our own little Cinco de Mayo party here with my husband and my kids. So I hope you guys enjoyed that evening as well. This week was also Teacher Appreciation Week. I saw so many wonderful tributes to all of our teachers. I saw lovely cards you made. I saw little videos that you made for your teachers. I saw so many teachers getting special deliveries. That really meant a lot to them, and it means a lot to me. So thank you for all the love you shared. All the love you showed your teachers. It brightened their day. So this evening, I am going to read from a book that, this is pretty worn. It is a book that I would read to my kids when they were little. So I've been spending a lot of time with my kids over these past several weeks, like you all have been spending more time together. And we've been talking about things from their childhood. And one of the things that they really remember is me reading to them out of this book. So I am going to share 3 short little stories with you that I would read to my girls. So the first one is called Block City. Now there aren't any pictures in this book, or I would share them. All right, so Block City. What are you able to build with your blocks? Castles and palaces, temples and docks. Rain may keep raining and others go roam, but I can be happy and building at home. Let the sofa be mountains, the carpet be sea. There I'll establish a city for me, a kirk and a mill and a palace beside, and a harbor as well, where my vessels may ride. Great is the palace with pillar and wall, a sort of a tower on the top of it all, and steps coming down in an orderly way to where my toy vessels lie safe in the bay. This one is sailing, and that one is moored. Hark to the song of the sailors on board, and see on the steps of my palace the kings, coming and going with presents and things. Now I have done with it, down let it go. All in a moment the town is laid low, block upon block lying scattered and free. What is there left of my town by the sea? Yet as I saw it, I see it again, the kirk and the palace, the ships and the men. And as long as I live and where I may be, I'll always remember my town by the sea. So this story is about someone that is creating lots of memories at home, just like you guys are doing, playing with their blocks and creating towns and lots of other things. All right, my next story is called The Moon. The moon has a face like a clock in the hall. She shines on thieves on the garden wall, on streets and field and harbor quays, and birdies asleep in the forks of the trees. The squalling cat and the squeaking mouse, the howling dog by the door of the house, the bat that lies in bed at noon, all love to be out by the light of the moon. But all of the things that belong to the day cuddle to sleep to be out of her way, and flowers and children close their eyes till up in the morning the sun shall rise. All right, and then I have one more short little story that my kids loved. It's not so much of a story, is it? The swing. How do you like to go up in a swing, up in the air so blue? Oh, I do think in the pleasantest thing ever a child can do. Up in the air and over the wall, till I can see so wide, rivers and trees and cattle and all, over the countryside. Till I look down on the garden green, down on the roof so brown. Up in the air I go flying again, up in the air and down. Well, thank you so much for joining me this week and sharing some of the bedtime stories I read to my little girls when they were just about your age. I look forward to seeing you all in a couple weeks via the Sunday Night Book Club. You'll be back next Sunday with Mrs. Hendrickson, and then I will see you the week after that. Have a great night, everybody. Bye-bye.